Welcome you all in this guideline session of online exams. Today I am going to explain you how to give the online exams or how to study for these online exams. See children, due to this pandemic situation we all are at home and we are doing our studies uh, online, right? Whatever the study material we are getting, those one online only. Now let us see the what exactly we are going to see or we are going to discuss in this whole session. See the points to be discussed over here, that first of all I'm going to explain you quarterly online exam. Then in detail we will see exam dates, as you might have got the exam dates also. Then paper pattern, for this maths we are going to see particularly. Time duration for the test, how much time we have for this test we will see. Internal assessment criteria, periodic tests, multiple assessment, portfolio, subject enrichment. And the very last topic which we are going to see, that is art integration. So let us see in a detail that about these points one by one. See children, here quarterly online exam, about that only we are going to see first of all, right? So nowadays means you might have given or you are giving that mock tests, right? In that we have means you are aware about it कि how we are going to conduct the test. In similar manner only we are going to conduct a test, right? This test is going to be start from 4th of August, right? So you might have received that timetable, exam timetable. So 4th of August the tests are going to be start, and up to these tests are up to 8th of August. So our maths paper is on 8th August, right? So for this the time duration is how much? It is 1.5 hour, right? पूरे 1.5 घंटे का पेपर होगा, right? Then for this one thing we are going to do, when the maths paper is there, at that time we are going to set alarm. So why alarm we are going to prepare, means we are going to set, because क्या होता है कि हमारा जब पेपर सॉल्व करते रहते हैं तो मीन्स टाइम के बारे में कुछ पता ही नहीं चलता है. सो फॉर दैट पर्पस वी आर गोइंग टू सेट अलार्म. तो ये अलार्म वी आर गोइंग टू सेट 10 मिनट्स बिफोर, मीन्स पेपर ख़त्म होने से, सपोज हमारा पेपर 10 बजे ख़त्म होने वाला है तो वी आर गोइंग टू पुट इट अप टू 9:50 लाइकवाइज, राइट? तो 10 मिनट्स बिफोर तक रखना है हमें ये अलार्म. Now I am going to explain here the syllabus for the test. Everyone is aware about the syllabus, right? Na? Yes or no? Yes. We have total here 4 lessons. The very first lesson is what? Yes, real numbers. From this real number, what we have right now, only CBSE has deleted some portion. So whatever deleted portion, that one only I'm telling over here, right? So that part we are not going to study at all for this exam. Got it? So sums based on Euclid's division lemma. Whatever the sums are based on Euclid's division lemma, those are completely omitted. Then we have lesson number 2, that is polynomials. So from this lesson only the statement of division algorithm for polynomials is omitted. Then lesson number 3, that is pair of linear equations in 2 variables. Now, in this lesson, we have studied different types of methods for solving the sums, right? Linear equations, solving the linear equations. So, out of that, the very cross multiplication method, that is omitted, right? So, what I suggest you, that whatever the sums are there on cross multiplication method, just solve it by using the another method, right? The rest of the methods, use it and solve it. The cross multiplication method is totally omitted. Lesson number 7, that is coordinate geometry. Now, from this lesson, that is the very last topic is, that is what? Area of a triangle. So, whatever the sums based on this area of a triangle, those will be there. Means those are not going to be asked in the exam. Now, instead of all these, means whatever the omitted part is there, so whatever the rest of the part will be there, so that on based on that the questions are there for the exam. Now I think there is a more and more questions in your mind now, ma'am. How we are going to solve the paper now on the means in the computer? So my dear children, there is nothing to worry. That means what? We are going to have MCQ test only. वाह व्हाट अ ग्रेट ना. चलो MCQ टेस्ट अभी जय माता दी करके टिक टिक लगाएंगे. नो, हमें यहाँ पर वी आर गोइंग टू कंपल्सरी मैथ्स पेपर, नो कंपल्सरी सॉल्विंग इज देयर. सो वी आर गोइंग टू सॉल्व दोज questions in a notebook, right? So whenever you have, means on 8th of August, you are going to keep with you notebook, rough notebook, maths notebook nahi. So rough paper or maths that rough notebook, you are going to keep it with you with pencil and pen with you, right? So that what you are going to solve those questions on the paper, and whichever the correct answer you will get, you are going to put a tick on the correct option. Got it? In the computer. So see, the questions will be like this. We know that total 40 marks paper will be there, right? So 1 marks question means MCQ. Very first means first 10 questions will be what? MCQ. Choose the correct option wale. Multiple choice question. So 1 marks each, right? Then fill in the blanks also will be there. But this fill in the blanks again will be provided with the options. Got it? You are going to choose the correct option and put a correct option over there. Choose the correct option over there. Got it? Then we have 1 mark solving question also. The 1 mark solving question, for this again we are going to provide you with the options. So what? You are going to solve it on rough paper. Whichever the correct answer you will get, just mark it that one. Understood? Similarly, that means now these solved questions will have how many questions we are going to ask? Total 5 questions. Then 2 marks each questions. 2 marks के भी questions होने वाले. So these questions are total 5 questions, right? So these are again provided with the options. So please means here you are going to solve again on the rough papers or in the notebook. Got it, this one? So I don't want any cheating and all here, right? Just solve the paper honestly. Then again we have here 3 marks questions will be there, right? So 3 marks question. So here total 2 questions will be asked based on 3 marks, right? Then 4 marks question. The 4 marks question कितने हो गए? Simply 1 question will be there. Here no extra question or question नहीं होगा. Compulsory total 28 questions will be there. So you are going to solve those 28 questions. Compulsory you are going to attempt it. Got it? And then only just submit your paper. Don't forget to submit, right? Submit button ये करना है, because then and only then you will get the marks, right? Only now I hope that you have understood the paper pattern. Now let us move towards internal assessment criteria. Everyone aware about this internal assessment, right? So let us see, because we have already studied in 9th standard about this. What is internal assessment mark? Actually, these are the internal assessment is of total 20 marks, right? And these 20 marks in our hand means what? This we should score, or you should score this, you should get 20 out of 20 marks. So for that purpose, what we are going to do? Pen paper test and multiple assessment you are going to give, right? So then only you will get 10 marks. But for that also again we have put a criteria, right? Then portfolio is your, I hope that you all are solving portfolios nowadays, whatever we are providing you. So those one are of 5 marks. Then lab practical is again 5 marks. Let us see in detail for this. Pen paper test. So total, actually we are going to give total four exams, right? Now one out of that 4, one is the board exam that we are not going to consider now. Here only 3 exams. So why 3 exams we are going to consider over here? See, out of these 3 exams, the average of any best of 2 exams we are going to we are going to consider and going to submit it to the board. Got it? The final submission of marks is of best of 2. Means a quarterly exam होगी, after that half yearly exam, and then pre-annual exam. Understood this one? So in these 3 exams, whatever in any one means 2 of it, किसी भी 2 एग्जाम्स में आपको अच्छे मार्क्स मिलेंगे. Those marks we are going to consider. Got it? So please do hard studies and just score good marks in these exams. Then we'll move towards multiple assessment. Now multiple assessment, here we have self-assessment as well as peer assessment. We are going to provide you few projects, right? So these projects, we may ask you to complete it by yourself only, means single, right? Then peer assessment, the few projects we may give you in a group, right? So those you are going to perform in a group also. So for that we are going to give a marks, 5 marks in for multiple assessment. So this we are going to judge, or we are going to give a marks based on or what? We are going to give based on what? Whether you have completed your work or not. The completion of work we are going to see. Then time management, whether you have followed the time or not. Means whenever the teacher is asking you to submit it, the particular project in particular time, on particular day. So that time if you are submitting, then you may definitely you will get the full marks, right? But the requirement is what? Submit it in proper time, or the in a time. Then neatness and presentation. Whatever work you are going to do, that should be neat and it should be presentable, right? Presentable. Then we'll move towards the next topic, that is portfolio. Portfolio, that is means we are going to see your notebooks, classworks. Nowadays you are completing your work at home, right? Na? Notebook and all you are telling that us notebooks we are completing. So notebook, it has marks. Please don't take it lightly, because these 20 marks are really helpful for us to score a good marks. So that's why I'm just telling you again and again, just complete these whatever, if even though if you have not completed now this work, please complete it after completing this quarterly exam, right? Or after finishing this quarterly exam. तो notebook classwork उसे marks है. Then question bank, we are providing you homework, right? No, so that homework also has, or the question bank, it has also marks, no? That one we are going to consider in a portfolio. So even the assignments we are providing you, those assignments also solve it. So this one we are going to give a marks on based on what? नीटनेस. अगेन द नीटनेस, कैसे भी वर्क कंप्लीट करके नहीं देना है, राइट? तो नीटनेस वी विल सी ओवर देयर. Then your presentation is again matters over here. Completion of work means some students they have a habit that मैं बता दें generally they what they do, एक क्वेश्चन करते हैं, दो क्वेश्चन करते हैं, कहाँ टीचर को पता चलता है कि उसमें कितने क्वेश्चन है और क्या है? नो सॉरी चिल्ड्रन, वी ऑल आर अवेयर अबाउट इट, right? Because we only have provided you know those questions, number of questions we have provided, so that we are very well aware about it. So complete it. Completion of work is very important over there. Even the time management again, right? So complete your notebook or complete your question bank in time only. Then subject enrichment, again it carries what? 5 marks. So this subject enrichment, in that we are going to complete practical book. Now you will say, ma'am, when we are going to complete practical book? Yes, obviously when our school will get reopened, at that time we are going to complete this practical book, right? And the one more, and this practical notebook we are going to write it very properly, right? Then even the diagrams and all whatever we are going to draw, so those one we are going to draw it with the help of pencil. Understood this one? Now this year the new topic which is, that is art integration, is included in the subject enrichment. So for this art integration we will see in detail in the next upcoming video. So in detail we will see. Now what I suggest you, that while for this studying for the math subject, just concentrate on your NCERT textbook. Whatever the questions are asked from your textbook, means the solved and exercise questions, focus on that. And even the last year question bank and before that last 2 or 3 years question banks जो है, just study those ones, solve those one. We may ask the questions from that also, right? So just go through it. If you have any queries, any doubt, you can ask in the feedback, right? So you might have understood how to solve the question paper now, or how to give. I think that whatever the pressure is there, it may have got released now, right? All we have the MCQ type questions only the part you are going to do, that is what? Solving. So solving part you are going to do it on rough papers and choose the correct answer over there, and just tick the correct answer in your online test. Understood? Thank you and all the best for your exam.